Happy family time. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are watching from. My name is Okocha Awam Emmanuel. I'm from Nigeria, and I'm a relationship therapist and also a movie director. This hour, I want to really have a discussion with every one of us on a topic that says how to control sexual urge. One thing is sure, that every living thing undergoes a kind of respiration system. Most times in agriculture, we say that living things respond to stimulus. Indirectly, you can say in animals or human beings that sexual urge is a factor that you cannot remove. You cannot equate the mystery. You cannot equate the mystery. You cannot remove the fact that animals, living things like human beings, respond to different kinds of their individual urge. Sexual urge is the feelings of one's emotion to the opposite sex. Now, if we break it down on the aspect of individual feelings, the way I feel is quite different from the way everyone's or the way we all feel for each other. Like for instance, I meet a lady and I fall in love with the lady, and I try to communicate my emotional feelings to her, and I try to know if she feels or responds to the same sexual feelings. So by so doing, I'll be able to know if both of us are sexually compatible. This is all the things you may experience during dating or in your respective relationship. But one thing is sure, we all have the power and the ability to control this urge. Yeah, it's normal to have a deep sexual urge to an opposite friend, partner, colleague. Is normal. That shows that your body system is functioning. I was in a meeting some time ago and I told them, I said, anyone that does not respond to this strong urge needs a medical attention. Why I say this is because as a living being, your body is, and if your body is quite 100% healthy, there are some factors. Okay, let's run quickly to how to control this sexual urge. You might be asking, how can we be able to control our sexual urge? Number one is to ignore the feelings. Ignore the feelings. The best way to defeat a challenge or an issue is to pretend as if there is nothing going on. You as yourself, you are the one that has the urge. You ignore it. You overlook the urge. It won't kill you. That is just the truth. It will not kill you. So ignoring it helps you to control it. It is when you start giving it a thought When you start giving it a room to develop, that's when it starts becoming a burden to you. But when you ignore and overlook such urge, you have ended up in defeating and controlling such threats, because it's a threat. So you have to ignore it. Find your best possible way to ignore such urge. Whenever you start coming up, whenever you start developing love for your colleagues, for people around you, you just ignore it. Pretend as if nothing like that exists. Pretend as if you had no such feelings. Just overlook it. That is the best possible way to defeat and to get hold of yourself. You just see within a couple of few minutes the thought will. The next ways to control the sexual urge, which is number 2, is to keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy. Always be busy at all times. Find something to do. Don't be idle. Don't be idle. Find something to do. Whenever you find yourself in the movie camp or in an environment where there is chances of having a sexual urge, you just find something and keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy. You can download some movies in your phone. You can download some books in your phone. You can download games. That is true. These are practical measures you can deal with all these sexual urge. A lot of people will always tell me, Tarek, I don't know, anytime I come to so person, I can't control myself, I can't do this, I can't do this. I say, shut up. You have to deal with it. You have to fight your way out. You don't need a counselor, you don't need a prayer warrior to start praying for you. What you need to do is to find a way that will make you to stop thinking about this particular person. That is the recommended aspect of it I'm giving you right now, is to make yourself always busy. Yes, be busy. Even the Bible says that an idle man is a devil's workshop. When you are idle, a lot of petty things come to your mind, a lot of unreal circumstances, feelings come to your mindset, and you begin to think a lot of things. The next aspect of how to control sexual urge, the next point I'll be saying is, which is number 3, is to avoid the circumstances that will lead to such urge. Avoid the things that will lead you to such urge. Avoid the people that will lead you to such urge. Yes, they might be your friend. They may be your friend. They may be your besties. They may be your colleagues. And you know that these people, whenever they come around you, they always try to distract you. They always try to seduce you. They always try to talk about porn movies. They always try to talk about sexual movies. They always want to talk about things that will, make your body system to be abnormal. Avoid them. Anytime you go for clubbing, anytime you go for party, you must always come back intoxicated with alcohol, and it will always want make you to. So most of those things you have to avoid doing them. Going to parties, attending to occasions, going to meetings that will make you have such kind of urge. Staying with a guy alone in a room, that is the worst of it all. Avoid it. I, as a movie director, I passed through a lot of things. I passed through a lot of temptations. I passed through. If I start to tell you the kinds of things I meet every camp I go as a movie director, you'll be okay. Now let's bring it down to the aspect of a movie practitioner or a film. We are all open to the opposite sex during our filming. You have to shoot and film together with the opposite sex, even as a crew, as a movie director, as an actor. We meet ourselves coming out from different environments with different kinds of mentality. That's why I always tell people that whenever you find yourself in the movie camp, just know that there are some temptations and there are some issues that may be seen or witnessed. Sexual urge is one of them, and lack of flow in several movie camp have caused a lot of problems. That's why you see a movie director trying to abuse and harass either the crew members or the actors. That's why you see the crew members trying to abuse or harass sexually their fellow crews or the actors too. That's why you see the actors having a deep sexual urge among themselves. You understand? So the inability of all these